Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. Countless hours of work came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense. All the highlights. Only 2 teams made it. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. First esports event, the road to the finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how the work came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete. It was intense.
Responding to
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We are honored to have you with us for our special presentation of the NBA on this Martin Luther King holiday. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And today we honor the one and only Martin Luther King Jr., a man who stood for the peace, unity, and equality of all people. It's a great day, Shaq.
That man gave his life for what he believed in. We are forever indebted.
Well, the progress that he made, truly, he led by example. He lived his life a way that we could emulate. Instead of talking about it, he was being about it.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Pacers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here in Indianapolis. They just haven't been able to buy a break lately. 5 of their last 6 games have been losses.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figured.
Here's George. His last outing, he had 8 points. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. He dishes it to Mahimi. And stolen by Barnes. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Curry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And how about the numbers on Draymond Green? He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's getting around 8 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Indiana. Stuckey comes in for Monte Ellis. The Warriors also with a sub, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And the shot is good from Stuckey.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Williams dishes to Green. Curry wide open with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Curry's got 10 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Hill sets the screen for Stuckey. Indiana moving the ball around. Curry against Hill. Now the feed to Mahimi. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Warriors leading by 4. Curry kicks to Williams. On the wing, it's Iguodala. From the corner. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throw.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Curry kicks to Williams. Back to Curry. The 3. And it's Miles with the rebound. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Hill has the open look, and that misses. That would have put him up. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Detroit.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
And I thought perhaps they might get an injection of life from somebody off the bench, but that never happened either.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Mahinmi. John Lure comes in for Jordan Hill. Paul George, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. And it's Ellis in for Hill. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Williams at the point. Just 5 to shoot. Green passes to Williams. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Warriors lead by 2.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons was a big factor. He finished with 8 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row. There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Williams with a clean look. Williams with another miss. Indiana trailing here. Stuckey with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Ellis penetrating. They now take the lead. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Kicks to Barnes. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on George.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he sinks the second. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Green with the block. Williams against Turner. And Ellis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Green, the screen. Barnes, screen on Turner. Pass to Thompson. Feeds it to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Williams gets the bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And it's Ellis penetrating, and it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by George. Nice Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. George has got 7.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Here's Williams. Ellis with some nice D.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
There's the pick. George with the ball. Now Green defending. Inside. It's stolen by Bogut. Tipped away. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Stuckey's got the ball.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Bogut with a screen on George. Offensive rebound. Bogut gets the bucket. Bogut's got his first basket of the night.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
Stuckey against Barnes. Stuckey kicks to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Indiana again missing.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot.
And that one's good. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Draymond Green with the rebound.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Pacers have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very.
And the first half is...
Well, Coach Vogel, a tough going for your guys so far tonight. What's been...
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation. Changes. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green, and it's Williams in for Harrison Barnes. They've got Paul George. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's John Lure, and it's Turner in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And the basket by Hill.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Curry dishes to Williams. Passes it to Iguodala. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shot clock at 6. Williams passes to Curry. A 3-ball. Williams' shot is off.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead. Iguodala setting the pick for Curry. Good. Curry's got 14.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Hill kicks to Turner. He feeds it to George. Hill. The shot's good on the assist by George. 7 points for Hill.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
That's good.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
1:29 left in the third. And George kicks to Ellis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ellis has got 14.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And there's the pass to Williams. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Ellis with the rebound. Pacers trail by 3. Dishes it to Hill. Back to Ellis. From 15 feet away. Again, the miss by Ellis.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Curry kicks to Williams. And it's sent back by Hill. Turner up top. The shot is off. Curry with the defensive effort. Pass to Williams. The 3. And the basket good. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Thompson against George. To the inside. The Warriors pull it in. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D.
Got it! He got it! Just in time. What a shot! Oh!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely.
Happy Martin Luther King Day. Taking a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston. And it's Williams in for Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. And it's Williams at the 1 spot.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Green with a screen for Thompson. Williams from outside. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
All right, Doris, thanks. George against Thompson. And George, here we go, nails it from the high post. George has got 7 points here in this quarter. Warriors leading by 5. The dish to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Back to Williams. Barnes against George. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And now, let's give it a go.
Hill kicks to Ellis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 16 points for Monte Ellis.
That was George Hill getting in the way of the D right there.
Hill against Williams. He kicks it to Thompson. Back to Williams. A 3-ball. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 6.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
On the wing, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. We've seen Andrew Bogut getting it done. 8 rebounds and 2 steals. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the 4th. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Outside Williams. From past the arc. Misses the shot. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Andre, a good game.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He had a nice surge to start the second half, hitting his first 3 shots.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. Okay, everyone, we obviously need to be better in the open court with the ball. Let's set up in 63. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. Came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or 32 teams came together.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And Stephen Curry, one of the guys we'll be seeing tonight, is one of the most exciting and dynamic players in the league. Kenny, you know what I like to say. He makes it look
effortless.
Maybe the best shooter of all time. You ready to go that far?
Of all time?
You ready to go that far?
I just can't give it to you after that few of seasons. I just say that
he won a championship.
Yes, he won a championship.
He's up there with us now. He's in the house.
He's in the house.
He can get in the
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
It's a West versus East contest here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play one at home. The Warriors are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing. And they're still waiting for the return of Josh Gibson in the lineup.
Kevin, yeah, he got injured a few games ago, and it's been tough without him.
And we've seen what a different team they are without him on the floor. I mean, it has not been nearly as cohesive a unit as when he's there.
Now Golden State's starting five. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the three. Now here's McDermott. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And that one goes long. Iritic comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Tony Roten in for Rose. Golden State also making some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Williams in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Roten. 9 points last game out. And the rejection by Ezeli. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Portis.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Mike Dunleavy.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Just 5 on the clock. Noah the screen. Here's Iritic. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And let's take a quick look at some stats for Noah. He's really stood out for them over the past month. 5th in rebounding. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. I mean, you really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Williams kicks to Ezeli. Iguodala outside. Lets it go with the 3. They get it back. To the middle, tries again, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. Third is Jimmy Butler.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky bunch of pickpockets.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Ezeli. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Indiana.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He misses the free throw.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
The Warriors making a switch here. Verejão's checked in. Now here's Iguodala. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Picked by Verejão. Williams with the ball. Butler covering. Pass to Ezeli. Plenty of space. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Noah with a screen on Verejão. Jumper off the screen. Mirotic's shot is off. Warriors leading by 3. Williams kicks to Ezeli. Williams against Butler. Here is Livingston. He averages about 5 points a game. And stolen by Roten. Dishes it to Noah. The pass to Roten. Unloads from 9. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Verejão can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Feeds to Butler. Passes it to Roten. 1 second left, and the jumper is on the mark. Roten's got 6. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark.
It's like a dream come true.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way 2 of them. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Warriors lead by 4. And a chance.
Yes, Kevin.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break. He's checked in for Steph Curry. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Williams at the point guard.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers, boy, he was tremendous. He dropped in 15. rebounds and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. It was a great contribution from someone who's considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
It's deflected and stolen by Butler. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Now Thompson. 10 points for him. There's the dish to Williams. Puts up a three, and that one's good. Williams has got himself on the board with three there.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Butler goes in, Portis, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
The Bulls have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Barnes kicks to Williams. Deflects the pass. Rose with the ball. 8 points for him. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
You look at what Barnes has done so far. He has 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they like to get a few more of those out of him.
Joakim Noah's checked in for Chicago. Roten comes in for Rose. Bulls trail by 9. Roten, the pass to Portis. Kicks to Roten. Now here's McDermott. He's covered by Thompson. McDermott can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Such a wide open look.
Come on now, let's go.
6 points for Williams.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Here's Noah. He dishes it to McDermott. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Roten kicks it to Noah. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Noah's got 7.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And the Bulls making a change here. Mirotic is checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Azili comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Williams attacking. There's the triple. Mirotic grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Portis. Roten with it. Williams picks him up. Shoots it up. Roten, no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Iguodala kicks to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. The Bulls have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Iguodala left side. Back to Green. All sorts of time. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Bulls trail by 12. Roden kicks it to Noah. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. The feed to Mirotic. 4 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 12. Williams dishes to Azili. And here is Williams. He's got 8. Off the screen. Again, Williams missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Open shot, Butler, and another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Iguodala outside. Outside Williams. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Well, through 3/4 of play. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Warriors leading by 10. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. Doug McDermott is out there with Portis. And it's Gasol in at the 5 spot. Well, the Bulls shooting 43% from the field. Outside Rose. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Some good play from Rose in this one. He's got 8 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. The Warriors leading. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Butler on the way. Releases. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Rose with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Butler passes to McDermott. Uncovered. That's good, and the Warrior leaders get down to 9 in the bucket from Butler. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. It's Thompson off the drive, and Gasol sends it back. Goes back up. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Timeout. Start it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Curry. Here's Barnes. Chicago grabs the miss.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on it.
Rose gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 11 points for Derrick Rose. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Bogut. He feeds it to Green. Outside Williams. Barnes kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Take a look at what Z's done. He has 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Outside Butler. To the right side. McDermott, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Back to Williams. Butler with the steal. Now the pass to Portis. Finished off the break.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Warriors leading by 9. Barnes dishes to Williams. From deep. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Rose passes to Portis. Thompson against Butler. Williams with the steal. One-on-one fast break from about 16. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Warriors lead by 11. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And finished off by Bogut.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has. And such a strong finisher as well.
A floater. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. Butler kicks to Rose. Looking to end his cold spell.
What are you doing? Stay down. Harrison Barnes. That's his 3rd personal foul. Derrick Rose at the line for the Bulls. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Rose drops them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And Green gets it to go.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Dishes it to Gasol. Butler on the wing. Back to Gasol. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, the big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
And you know, guys, with his length, I think he needs to attack the basket much more. Those dunks should be routine for him.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Stephen Curry. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
to the paint. Here's Portis. Rebounded by Bogut. Williams against Butler. Now here's Williams. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not
Good win, good win, good win. Good win.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, going to a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
it's relentless. You have to bring your A game.
Came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them, they stop responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
It's relentless. You have to bring your A game.
came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them, they stop responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.